An AI agent that can think and act without the internet. That changes everything about where we can deploy intelligence.
It means the cloud isn't the only battlefield anymore. Local processing is going to be the new frontier for agentic AI.
Welcome back, I'm Bella.
And I'm Michael. This show's scripted and produced with AI, built by Taha Baba, pulling today's stories straight from blog.tahababa.com.
If you want these landing in your feed most days, go ahead and subscribe. Let's get into it. Wow, Meta just open-sourced Muse Glimmer, an offline agent model. The idea of an AI agent running entirely on a local machine without any internet access is a massive shift.
It definitely addresses the friction of cloud dependency. Being able to run complex agentic tasks locally fundamentally tackles latency and those privacy concerns you mentioned.
That makes sense for deployment. But what are the practical implications for developers who usually rely on massive cloud infrastructure for training and scaling?
It democratizes deployment. Suddenly, enterprise environments or resource-constrained settings aren't the only places where sophisticated agentic AI can be utilized effectively.
So it pushes the focus away from pure massive cloud computation toward localized, private deployment. Do you think this will accelerate agentic AI adoption in specific industries?
I think it will, particularly in fields where data sensitivity is paramount. It changes the conversation from what can the cloud do to what can the edge do.
Wow, 14 times faster without losing performance. That sounds like a massive leap in efficiency for the top model.
It is genuinely staggering. If research that used to take an entire night can now be done before lunch, the cycle time for innovation is going to collapse.
Exactly. That shift from overnight processing to near-instant results changes everything about how quickly we can iterate on these AI applications.
For businesses, that directly translates into lower operational costs and a much better ability to scale AI applications effectively across the board.
So the real implication isn't just speed, but the democratization of complex research and the ability for smaller teams to tackle bigger problems faster.
Precisely. It's less about raw processing power and more about unlocking how we manage and deploy that power efficiently.
I just read about an incredible use of AI in veterinary science. Apparently, an AI-assisted vaccine development helped shrink tumors in a dog after conventional treatments failed.
It sounds like a massive leap for personalized medicine. The fact that they used AI to sequence the tumor and generate a custom mRNA vaccine really highlights the potential for precision in biology.
It really shows how AI can move beyond simple data analysis into actively creating tailored medical solutions for living beings. It's fascinating how quickly this can translate into tangible results for animals.
That move toward personalized veterinary medicine is where the real long-term change lies. I wonder how quickly this framework will be applied to human cancer treatments.
I certainly do. I envision AI transforming healthcare by making treatment protocols hyper-specific, potentially leading to much faster and more targeted therapies for everyone. I just read about some advice from an OpenAI head of design that sounds completely counterintuitive. Just do less.
It certainly is. It flips the script on the idea that productivity means maximizing output, suggesting instead that strategic restraint is the key to impact.
So, in an age where AI can handle so much heavy lifting, is the focus really shifting from volume of work to the quality of the few things we actually choose to do?
Exactly. The implication for design teams is moving away from busy work and toward identifying those high-leverage decisions that actually move the needle.
That makes sense. It suggests that clarity of purpose might be more valuable than simply keeping a relentless pace.
It forces an organization to rethink their processes and prioritize strategic clarity over sheer activity. It's a fascinating perspective for how we view workflow in the AI era.
Silber is arguing that even with powerful AI, human designers still hold a competitive edge in specific areas.
It seems the argument isn't about execution anymore, but about the foundational skills. user understanding, invention, and point of view.
So the ability to grasp unmet needs and articulate a unique vision is what AI can't easily replicate.
Precisely. The value lies in those uniquely human qualities that drive genuine creativity and strategic direction.
It makes you wonder how teams are actually going to integrate those human strengths into an AI-augmented workflow. I just read about some wild consolidation happening in the martech industry in 2026. It sounds like a massive culling of tools.
It is. Over 1,300 tools are disappearing while about 1,500 new ones are added, which points to a significant market shift.
So what's driving this? Is it just a general push for more efficiency or something deeper?
The summary suggests it's the market rewarding clarity and adoption over pure innovation, especially since these tools are now consuming a huge chunk of marketing budgets.
That makes sense. The financial pressure must be the biggest factor. How do teams manage that tension between wanting the latest tech and needing financial discipline?
It presents a genuine challenge, balancing the need for cutting-edge tools with the necessity of proving real usage in today's economic climate.
That is a really counterintuitive finding, Michael. The idea that having fewer tools actually boosts pipeline per person makes you stop and think about how much clutter we carry around.
It's the classic complexity trap, Bella. The data suggests that operational fluency trumps sheer volume of software. It really challenges that old assumption that more tools automatically equal better results.
So it's less about having the newest, shiniest tools and more about mastering a focused set. That makes sense when you consider how much time teams spend managing integration instead of doing actual marketing.
Exactly. The real differentiator in this AI era might be the ability to master a handful of tools rather than constantly chasing the next shiny new thing. It's about efficiency, not acquisition.
So we're talking about Go High Level, which is positioning itself as this massive all-in-one platform to replace all those fragmented marketing subscriptions.
Exactly. It's tackling the fragmentation that plagues so many service businesses. It's not just about cost savings. It's about achieving operational excellence through unified data.
That makes sense. It sounds like the real friction isn't just the cost of the tools, but the lost efficiency from constantly switching between them.
Precisely. The real challenge for agencies is figuring out when the effort required to consolidate those workflows outweighs the convenience of staying siloed.
It raises that question about timing. When will teams actually make the leap to a more unified approach? That feels like the ultimate bottleneck. And that brings us to our rapid-fire round before we sign off.
Let's dive right in. Claude watermarks AI-generated content.
T-Mobile insider buys shares.
OpenAI teases ChatGPT super app.
Microsoft merges consumer and business Copilot apps.
Agentic AI tasks cost more than chatbots.
AI-powered YouTube thumbnails in under 2 minutes.
And finally, specificity boosts AI tool effectiveness. That's today's show, scripted and produced with AI by Taha Baba.
You can read the full write-up anytime at blog.tehababa.com. And if you want these landing in your feed most days, hit subscribe.
See you next time.